So children, welcome back. So today in our class we will discuss about the preparation of aldehyde and ketones. Okay. So we will first discuss the preparation of aldehyde and ketones. Then next only aldehyde, then ketones. Okay. So first our heading preparation of alkyl, aldehyde and ketones. Preparations of aldehyde and ketones. Okay, so first preparation is here by oxidation of alcohol. Oxidation of alcohols. Okay, this was in alcohol lesson, that is in previous lesson, alcohol phenol ether. Then next is here by dehydrogenation of alcohol. Dehydrogenation of alcohols. This was also in that lesson, dehydrogenation, that is heated by heavy metal like copper and silver at 573 Kelvin. Okay. Then next one is from hydrocarbons. From hydrocarbons. Okay, from hydrocarbons we have read in class 11 by that is treated with ozone. Okay, then last one is here by hydration of alkene. Again this one hydration of alkene, and by ozone by Hg, heavy metal. This is a first bit, this is second bit. Okay, that at Hg2 plus mercury chloride in presence of acid, Hg2 plus and H plus, that is your Hg2 plus and H plus. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Today we will discuss one after another. First, oxidation of alcohols to form aldehyde and ketones. That is your previous lesson we have discussed that with chromic oxide, that is CrO3, and PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. Actually pyridinium chlorochromate that is a mixture of CrO3 and HCl, nothing else. That is pyridinium chlorochromate, that is chromic oxide, CrO3 and HCC mixed to form PCC. These are mildly oxidizing agent, but acidified potassium dichromate and alkaline KMnO4, these are strong oxidizing agent. Previously we have discussed that if you give the strong oxidizing agent, then it will form directly carboxylic acid. It will there is no formation of aldehyde and ketones. If you give the mild oxidizing agent PCC and CrO3 chromic oxide, then it will give aldehyde. The next step it will give the carboxylic acid. So first step, that is your oxidation of alcohols. So this oxidation of alcohols, suppose for example RCH2OH, you can take R or you can take a CH3CH2OH, no problem. That is primary alcohol gives the aldehyde and the secondary alcohol will give the ketone. So suppose RCH2OH, this is your primary alcohol. Okay, then CrO3 chromic oxide, or you can give the PCC. Okay, then it will form RCHO. That is next, if you treated with secondary alcohol, that is OH bond, that is your, you can write R dash, that is CrO3. Okay children, so if you put a secondary that is alcohol treated with a CrO3, then it will form ketone, that is RC double bond O R dash. You can write R and R dash, that is a CH3 or CH3, or you can write CH3 C2H5, may be same or may not be same. So this is all about the oxidation of alcohol. Oxidation means removal of hydrogen, oxidation of alcohol. Then next bit, that is your dehydrogenation of alcohol. That is in the last, that mild and strong oxidizing agent at that page, PCC and CrO3 at the last, that is with heated copper, 573 Kelvin. If you treated, there is primary alcohol, it will give aldehyde, Secondary alcohol, it will give ketone by hydrogenation. Dehydrogenation, it is known as dehydrogenation. Then the last one, that last tertiary, it will give the alkene by dehydration. Okay, this is the most important, dehydration, because there is a tertiary alcohol having the tertiary carbocation which is more stable, breaking of CO bond. Okay, so next, that is your dehydrogenation, second bit. Okay, second is your D bit, dehydrogenation. So in dehydrogenation, suppose primary alcohol, again you can take RCH2OH. Okay, RCH2OH. Copper, heated copper, 573 Kelvin, it will become RCH aldehyde. Then RCH secondary alcohol, that is your R dash, it will be heated copper, 573 Kelvin, it will be ketone, RC double bond O R dash, there is plus H2. Removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen is known as dehydrogenation. Okay, addition of hydrogen is known as hydrogenation. So these are the two reactions, similar as in previous one. The next region from hydrocarbon. This one most important. That is also known as ozonolysis. Ozonolysis is most important. So we will go to that part. That is from hydrocarbon. That is C from hydrocarbons by ozonolysis. So we'll take one example. Suppose the CH3 bond CH double bond CH2. Okay, in presence of O3. Then again another example we take. Suppose CH3 CH3 double bond CH2. Double bond should be there. On the process of ozonolysis, double bond should be there, means alkene. Okay, at the position of double bond, ozone will be attacked. There is also one type of detection of position of double bond. Then it will form in between this 2C, that ozone will attack to form. Just you remove this bond by ozonide, that is CH2. You see how it is formed. At the position of double bond, this type of structure will be formed. Okay, then this is your ozonide. Okay, then if you treat this one with zinc, okay, and water, zinc dust and water, okay, then breaking like this, okay, this part and this part, and nascent oxygen, okay, atomic oxygen will add to water to form hydrogen peroxide. Okay, you see this one, CH3CHO, okay, ethanol, HCHO, methanol. So what are the, both are aldehyde form. So what are the product? CH3CHO plus another product HCHO plus what are the byproduct? H2. So preparation of aldehyde. Similarly, if you same process is same, but product may be different. You see formation of ozonide here, that is CH3 CH3. We just will write towards something left, then we can form that structure. Okay. you put here CH3, then this one CH3, then oxygen CH2O, this one. Okay, then breaking of this structure. Okay, then it will form. This is your ozonide. Okay, this part CH3C double bond O means half bond. This bond, two bond will be joined. CH3C double bond O CH3 means ketone in presence of Zn and H2. Okay, always remember to write that is a catalyst. Then it will form CH3 C double bond O CH3 plus this part HCHO. You can write in structure also, okay, plus H2O. So this is the byproduct, ketone and aldehyde, mixture of ketone. So these are all heading with the preparation of aldehyde and ketone. So this one ketone, this one aldehyde, but in previous case aldehyde. So these are all about the preparation of ketone and aldehyde from hydrocarbon, that is an alkene, okay, that is by the ozonolysis, addition of ozone. Okay, so then next bit of that from hydrocarbon, that is a last bit of the preparation of this mixed aldehyde and ketone, that is with addition of water, that is Hg plus and Hg2, that is your H plus, Hg2 plus and H plus. You can take the temperature also 333 Kelvin. Okay, what will happen? It will follow the Markovnikov's rule. This was in class 11, that is in the lesson of hydrocarbon. Isn't that? Okay, so in the unit that is alkyne. Okay, alkyne. So if you take one alkyne symmetrical, we'll take one symmetrical and another one is unsymmetrical. Okay, then add 333 Kelvin, Hg2 plus and acid, that is your H plus. What will give? You see H C triple bond C H, okay, plus HOH. You can write water in the form of like this HOH in presence of mercury chloride acid at 333 Kelvin. Then symmetrical, so we can add negative iron to any of the carbon having the triple bond, because both having the similar hydrogen means equal hydrogen. So you write like this C, that is your H double bond CH OH. Okay, then I will just expanding this one. Okay, next rearranging. So this will come negative, return, this will come here negative, this one is a positive. Okay, it will form CH3 CHO, CH3 CHO, like this. CH3 C, that is single bond, that is CH3 C, that is your double bond and H, single bond H or double bond O, that is your ethanol. Similarly, if you take the unsymmetrical alkyne, suppose CH3C triple bond CH, okay, plus HOH in presence of mercury chloride or salt and acid, then temperature is just 333 Kelvin. Okay, again the negative iron goes to that carbon atom which contains lesser number of hydrogen, that is your C in the central. Okay, then it will form CH3 C OH double bond CH2 CH3 C CH2 means HCH2 OH here. Then this is known as isomerization. one is your isomerization. Then again same, we will expand this one. Okay, H will become negative, negative will return. Okay, then it will become double bond, and this one is a negative, this one is a positive. Okay, it will become CH3. So what is the product? CH3, C double bond of CH3, ketone, aldehyde. So these are all about the preparation of aldehyde and ketones. Okay. So you go through the video. Okay. Then if any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay. I will also share you the notes. Okay. So you go through the all notes and video, then you can ask me in Zoom classes. Okay, children. Thank you.